This is called as inner engineering. As there is a science and technology to create external well-being, we have engineered the outside world in so many ways to bring comfort and convenience for ourselves. Whatever comfort and convenience we have done in the last 100 years, let's say, much engineering we have done with the world, we have earned the kind of comforts and conveniences no other generation ever knew. We are definitely the most comfortable generation ever on this planet. In spite of that, human beings are still not happy, they're not any happier than what they were before. So, this is simply because the inner dimension of the human being has been neglected. So what we are offering is called as inner engineering. As you engineer the outside to create the kind of situations that you want to be in, similarly engineering the interiority the way you want it to be. So if your interiority… see, when you want to engineer the outside, there are so many ingredients involved, so many components, but when it comes to the interiority, it is just you. So it's a subjective engineering. So once a person engineers himself the way he wants, definitely he will engineer himself into a very peaceful, joyful and blissful human being. And your body and your mind and your intelligence functions at its best only when you're peaceful and happy. So inner engineering, one thing, it changes the complexion of the way you experience your life, it changes the context of your life from being in pursuit of happiness to be an expression of joy. And one gets to function at its optimum level. We have noticed this in corporate sector and in various places, that one's level of efficiency grows up dramatically simply because he's so much more peaceful and happy, his physical body and mind is so much more organized. So this is a science, this is not a teaching, this is not a philosophy or a belief system. This is an inner science, a subjective science. Stock exchange is a place where people's lives are made and unmade on a daily basis So because of people's eagerness to advance in economic well-being, people put themselves to risk on many levels. And the very nature of any material dealing is such that my profit is your loss is my profit, so naturally they become anxiety-ridden over a period of time. So if you want to play with life like this, whether it's stock exchange or elsewhere, particularly stock exchange, if you want to play with life and still enjoy the process, not become anxious, it's extremely important that you do something about your interiority. So that is why this program Inner Engineering has been offered to them, where by employing this technology of inner engineering, you create an inner situation the way you want it, so that being peaceful and joyful becomes a natural process for you. If you're in such a state of being peaceful and joyful, definitely your intelligence and your body will function at its best. So, whatever the nature of activity you might have chosen, you will definitely perform that well. And whatever the ups and downs of the sensex or otherwise happens, it need not mean ups and downs in your blood pressure. You can maintain a calm profile within yourself and deal with the world to the best of your ability.
Swami, tell us about inner management and how it is going to help the management graduates or the young entrepreneurs.
If you cannot manage your own body, your own mind, your own emotion, your own energy, what are you going to manage in the world? Only if you have the ability to manage yourself properly, you can manage other people. Management fundamentally means to create situations the way you want it. If you cannot create the situation that you want within yourself, how will you create it outside yourself? All your management will be purely accidental. So, if you don't know any inner management, your outside management will be accidental and very anxiety-ridden. If an entrepreneur is going into business, first of all, he must know what the business involves. Without understanding what you're doing, you just jump into it because you want money, then naturally you live by chance. When you live by chance, you live an anxious life. Whether you're successful or not, whether you make money or you don't make money, both ways you suffer. An entrepreneur means somebody who wants to do something that he wants to do. So if you really want to do something, everything that can be known about it, you must make the necessary effort to know about it. You should not be just eager to make money, because even if you make it, you cannot enjoy it if you're not in a certain state of mind and well-being within yourself. So, without making the necessary effort and without offering yourself to the process that you wish to do, without dedicating yourself to making it happen, if you attempt it, that is how it will be. If you dedicate yourself to it, naturally you will want to know everything that you can know about it. And when you do it, first of all, the joy of doing it itself is bonus enough. What comes out of it has to come out according to your capability. No two individuals are capable the same way, but all of us can function to our ultimate best. And any human being who manages to function to his full capability is a blessed human being. His life is fulfilling. It is not the question of, are you as good as somebody else? Are you fully being used? Are you able to use all your potential fully? That's the only question. As long as you're doing that, your life will be fulfilling and results will come according to one's capability. But never two individuals are capable the same way. So, entrepreneurs should not be thinking of competition. If you think of competition, you will do what somebody else is doing. You must see what you're good at and do that 100%, and the best possible results will come for you. And results in this world, whether it is internal or external, will not come to you because you desire for it. Results will come to you because you did the right things, otherwise they won't come.